Shalom. I want to give all the glory and the praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. They belongs to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. We try to remember the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't like the Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom. All right, the title lesson is going to be is Beg the Lord. All right, Beg the Lord. I'm going to be in a Good News translation. And I'm going to start off in Ben Sirah, which is Ecclesiasticus, chapter 40, verse 25. Right, Ben Sirah, 40:25. In the Good News Translation. Gold and silver provide security, but good advice is better. The reason why I want to start off right there was the simple fact is like a lot of people is like worrying about money and finances. You know, people in the truth too. People in the truth too. It's basically who I'm talking about though. People that's inside the truth, you know. And also this is for all the new people that's here. When you come into this, you gotta remember we gonna lose a lot here in this world. So we shouldn't be begging for more money, more of this, more of that. And if you're gonna beg the Lord for what you really need at the end of the day. Don't beg for finances, all right? Beg for wisdom. Beg for more understanding on what's needed from you for the Lord at the end of the day. This is why another reason why I'm giving good advice as now. They said, hey, gold and silver provide security, but good advice is better. And the advice is what? Fear the Lord and pray to him. When you fear the Lord, trust me, he gonna give you everything. He gonna look out for you. In sincerity, though. You gotta fear the Lord in sincerity. Don't half-ass fear the Lord just in certain moments or whatever the case may be. No, you gotta fear the Lord all the way through. And if you really fear the Lord, he got you. If you really asking him and begging him for help or whatever you in need, he gonna look out for you. All right, verse 26. Wealth and strength give confidence, but the fear of the Lord can give you even greater confidence. When you fear the Lord, you need nothing more. It is all the support you need. So as you see the society crashing down, keep in mind that's the Lord coming here. That's the Lord bringing everything down. So you shouldn't be begging for finances or being wealth or whatever, being wealthy here in this world. This shit about to get destroyed. America about to be done with. All right. You should be leaning more towards fear of the Lord. All right. That's what's gonna help you. Out here begging for this, begging for that, like that's really gonna help. Nah, it ain't gonna help. Beg the Lord for what you really need. All right. Not no half-ass bullshit. Beg for wisdom. Beg for wisdom and understanding. My bad. Beg for wisdom and understanding. So like I keep saying, it's just because like people ask for the wrong things nowadays, man. Especially in this council, it's like you hear what's going on, you understand, but it's like you don't fully understand because you still asking for the wrong things. The Lord said, "Take all your burdens, give your burdens to Him." And right here it said, when you fear, let me just read it over. 26. Wealth and strength give confidence, but the fear of the Lord can give you even greater confidence. When you fear the Lord, you need nothing more. It is all the support you need. So if you're gonna beg for something, beg for fear of the Lord. You know, verse 27. The fear of the Lord is like a rich guard. Yeah. The fear of the Lord is like a rich guarding of blessings. You could not want a more glorious shelter. That's why he's telling you beg the Lord. Because at the end of the day, he the one's gonna look, he got you. He gonna hear you at the end of the day if you sincere, if you know what you're doing. My bad. Not if you know what you're doing. Well, yeah, if you know what you're doing. If you know that you need to fear the Lord at the end of the day. He gonna look out for you, he hear you. Because you know at the end of the day, you're trying to do your best to do righteousness. You're doing your best to do good. You know? So he gonna hear you. He gonna look out. Well, Proverbs 15:29. We get down to good news too. Right here it says, when good people pray, The Lord listens. So if you sincere, you begging to the Lord, which is praying, pleading to him, asking him to look out for you, whatever is necessary needed, he hear you. And he gonna give it to you. He gonna give you what you need. And if you really need what you asking for, he gonna give it to you when it's necessary. But he ignored those who are evil. So if you're gonna beg the Lord for something, you out here being evil, he's not gonna hear your ass, he's not gonna listen, and he's gonna give you more hell than you can't even imagine. Talk about evils on evils, evils on evils. And let me get back to Ben Sirach 40. All right, now it says, now if I'm gonna read 27 again. The fear of the Lord is like a rich garden of blessing. You cannot want more glorious shelter. Yeah, so it's basically, in other words, you ain't got nothing, we shouldn't want no more. Once you have fear of the Lord. And that means, yeah, that's what it was. Sirach 1 and 11. And get out the Good News Translation too. That's what it was. Throw out the hour about some y'all was shy. He just reminded me about that. That's gonna go into more about fear of the Lord. Yep, Sirach 1 and 11. Or Ben Sirach 1 and 11. Good News Translation. If you fear the Lord, honor and pride will be yours. You will be crowned with happiness and joy. To honor the Lord is a heartfelt delight. It will give you a long and happy life. So at the end of the day, if you fear the Lord, you know that you could honestly beg towards him, ask him for things. Come towards him because you fear the Lord. And he said, right here, it will give you a long and happy life. So if you have a long and happy life by fearing the Lord, that's what that means. He give you everything that you need, everything that you ask for, he giving it to you. So you can live a long, happy life. And at the end of your days, all will go well for you. Yahweh Shem Yahushua will bless you on the day of your death. And if you gotta die, in case maybe how we in these times right now, it's a 50-50 chance. Who knows? If you're elect, hey, you're gonna get saved. If you're not, hey, just know. If you're in this council sincerely, die serving the Lord, you still want to elect though. But yeah, fear the Lord, man. That's all you need to be begging for real. Fear the Lord with wisdom and understanding. Let me get back to Ben Sirach 40, verse 28. My child, don't live the life of a beggar. It is better to die than beg. That's why, because right now you gotta think about it. We're in a fucked up world, fucked up society. So if you out here begging, that's most likely you out here begging wicked people to help you. You asking wicked people for help. Just think about that. And you know how the wicked get down. When you ask for something from them, they always want something in return. A lot of shit they want in return is some of the craziest shit ever. And you already know how they get down within this society with the celebrities, basketball players, movie actors. I already know what I'm talking about. And you know what they was begging for here in the world, what they got to give up. So that's why it says, my child, don't live the life of a beggar. Because look at how they living. It is better to die than to beg. Verse 29. If you have to depend on someone else for your food, you are not really living your own life. You pollute yourself by accepting food from another. Begging is torture to the soul of any sensitive person. All right, now right here, let's say you depend on someone else for your food. It's basically like, in other words, you depend on man for anything. All right, anything. Of course, it's saying right food, but you get the lingo. It's not the Lord talking parables. So it's best not to depend on a man. Depend on the Lord. Beg him. That's why the whole point of me saying, you need something, ask the Lord. He's gonna send a man or woman to bring you something so you can be able to eat or whatever the case may be, whatever to eat, pay bills, get your car, like whatever the case may be, whatever problems you're going through, you gotta ask the Lord for it. All right. That's what he said. You pollute yourself by accepting food from another. So you going out here constantly asking, it's gonna be some problems on your end. Sincerely ask the Lord, He'll put the Spirit on you to do whatever the case may be. You should understand what I'm saying through the Spirit. All right, verse 30. A shameless person can make begging sound sweet, but something inside him burns. Because it's like, deep down inside, it's like, man, I really don't want to ask. But then it's like, for a deep, no, Slocky. That damn dog barking, throwing me the hell off. Slocky, you hear that noise in the background. Let me read this again. A shameless person can make begging sound sweet, but something inside him burns. Pick the water, y'all about me, I was shot. That dog ain't even barking no more. Yeah. But never mind, we just go ahead and read. But something inside him burns. All right, so basically it's like that person pride in the way too. And also too, it's like that person constantly begging. It's something that they use that they not basically, and they're not being responsible in a way. In other words, you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to find the right words for it. But I'm just like something that they're not doing, they're constantly begging. All right, because at the end of the day, if you really in need, the Lord gonna take care of you. He gonna make sure you're good. If you really sincere and you asking Him to take care of you, He gonna make sure you good. But if an individual constantly begging, it's something that they inside them that they not supposed to be doing, and they know that they wrong for that shit. That's why I said it burns them on the inside, and the shit eats at their soul to the point that they're gonna wind up destroying themselves, wind up killing themselves. Cause at the same time, they're not being sincere, and the Lord sees that shit. We might not see it, but the Lord sees it. That's why the point of this lesson is to just, if you're gonna beg the Lord, plead to the Lord, ask Him. All right. Don't be sitting out here constantly begging for this, begging for that. It goes for anything. Can you begging for help for any, like, even at work? Let's go for a variety of things, man. Whatever you keep asking for, whatever you begging for, man, beg the Lord, ask the Lord. And for real, we're supposed to be asking for fear of the Lord, wisdom, understanding for salvation at the end of the day. All right, so I'm about to go ahead and go to Proverbs 55 and the Good News Translation in 22. I still want to say the water, how about Shemi out shot too, because he stopped the dog from barking. We still allowed the dog to bark, but at the same time, still allowed me to continue to focus on this lesson. The water, how about Shemi out shot. And it's a trouble. So right here, what it says in Good News Translation, Psalms 55:22. Leave your troubles with the Lord, and He will defend you. He never lets honest people be defeated. In other words, in your situation that you're going through, whatever, He's not gonna let that destroy you. If you sincerely if you sincere asking, you know. That's basically it. That's the point of this lesson, man. Ask the Lord. Just give everything to the Lord. Ask Him for help. You will get it. All right. But yeah, hopefully that's edifying. I want to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. They belongs to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, which are the remedy of the Israelites and the Israelite foreigners that don't like the Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom.